there was that program, wasn't there, about the diet over the years, or food over the years, and but one of the things that really got to me is that my kids want this, they want that. You know what I mean? And you try and explain to them, you know, that you know, it's got too much rubbish in it. You know what I mean? It's not good for you. It's all processed.
Yeah.
They don't want to know. They're not interested.
They don't want good things.
No, because half the food's got sugar in it.
Yeah.
I did the funniest thing. I went into a certain shop, and I could see this Turkish bloke, you know, kebab house, buying these bags and bags and bags and bags of chips. You know what I mean? For the kebab house.
Yeah.
And I says to my boy, I says, what about these chips? No, I want chips like kebab house, Dad. I want chips like kebab house. I want those ones. Alright, I turned around and I said, who do you think that is over there? He said, who? I said, he owns the kebab house. I said, what's he got? He got chips, Dad. I said, just the chips I was going to buy you.
Yeah, exactly the same.
I said, all I'm doing is saving myself, I don't know, 300% of the cost.
Yeah, if you want, I'll wrap them in paper for you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You know, because people are obsessed by their takeaways and all that.
I can't stand kebabs. Never had them.
Well, I used to make them, didn't I?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
50 did as well, and down, didn't it?
Eh? Yeah. I mean, we were the first. Well, I was the first British man ever to have a kebab bar. You know what I mean? As far as I know, in the south of England.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know exactly what goes in kebabs.
I can't stand them.
You know what I mean? And you got sick of them in the end. You got bored of them.
Well, me and my mate, we was on the lash in Guildford once years ago.
Yeah.
And went round the back of the kebab house for a piss.
Yeah.
And they'd obviously got a delivery of the slab.
Yeah.
Oof, just dropped on the floor at the back door.
Yeah.
And that's your kebab.
That's your kebab. It's frozen.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Never again.
Yeah. Well, they used to make the kebabs nice and fresh. You know what I mean? In the early days, because there's no factories around. And I'll never forget when Gosport, you know, when we had our when we used to make them. I mean, I spent hours cutting up the meat out of the ribs and whatnot and things like that, and you know, and making the kebabs, you know, in a block. And then my stepfather was told about this factory that make them. So we had a delivery. Oh my God, he was like that. No, put that in the bin. I'm not having that. It's horrible. It just tastes like pepper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So how did they actually get it into that big spit?
What do you mean spit?
On the spit.
And when it's cooking.
Yeah. How did they get all of that meat onto that?
On that thing, it's done in layers. Well, the old-fashioned way is done in layers. So you take the ribs. You have the carcass of the lamb, obviously.
Yeah.
Right. It's the ribs of the meat of the ribs.
Yeah.
So you slice in between the bones and whatnot, and that all goes into a great big pot. You take the skin off the ribs. Yeah. Now the skin's very important because when you mince up the meat and you put your ingredients in it, most kebab, you know, traditional kebab houses have their own recipe. You mix the mince up and then you put a layer of skin in between, so you have it like a donut. Yeah. So it sits in, and then you have a layer of skin, and then no, it's not binds. Yeah, it binds it when it's cooking, but the skin's actually the thing that actually pours the fat down.
Right.
Yeah. But once you've made a dome, sort of like not dome, you know, like that shape, and then you slice it, you know, slice it to make that shape, and mould it. And then when you put it in the freezer, then you've got your shape. So it's literally done in, I don't know, you probably get about 20, 30 layers on a skewer. So imagine you've got 20 layers of skin. And as it cooks, the fat melts down and holds the meat together. Without that layer of skin, you had nothing.
Yeah.
Well, because they got manufactured kebabs now, the fat content is put automatically into it.
Yeah.
So it's already binding as it's cooking, But because they're not using 100% meat or good meat, they use a lot of seasoning, which is like your peppers and things like that. So over the last 15, 20 years, the flavour of the kebab has diminished. You know what I mean? Because it was time saving. You know, Christ Almighty, I don't know how much it is now. But a slab or say a doner would be about £100. Right. Now, for us to make that, and to the labour costs and whatnot, to make that handmade, you're probably talking about 100 £115. Yeah. So although it's only it's nothing. It's not much difference, but it's time saving because you had other things to do. You know what I mean? But at that £100 slab, you would probably make about £1,000.
Yeah.
So it's £900 profit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of the kebab houses went straight over to having the ready-made kebab house. Kebabs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they had it right to a certain degree with the diets because they put salad with it.
Yeah.
And the salad balanced it out.
That's why I've only ever liked the chicken kebab.
The chicken kebab again is pure, but cold.
You know, the salt's on there, boy.
What was that?
Just saying.
I'm
just saying to him. We were the first ones ever to have a kebab house, weren't we? Then.
Yeah.
In the States. Eh? Oh, it was horrible working. 24 hours non-stop I did once, making kebabs. You know what I mean? Cutting the meat up and this, that and the other. We'd never actually made the ingredients. My stepfather did the ingredients.
Mum's husband.
Eh?
Mum's husband.
Yeah, my mum's husband.
Oh, you don't call him stepfather?
No, we ate him.
Well, was he an arse or just the fact that he was your mum's new fella?
Well, no, he was an arse. You know what I mean? My mum died, sadly.
He got his family, moved to another one.
Yeah, he gave up he gave up my sisters and lot, and he's a prat.
His grandchildren, everyone.
Was he a Turk then?
No,
Iranian.
Iranian. But we worked. I stopped. I wised up. I realised. I wised up. I wouldn't have none of it anymore. You know, thought he was helping my mum out, but it wasn't. It was helping him out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No appreciation.
Shock.
Lost his biological son as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a prat.
He's like getting old, mate.
See?
Yeah. Well, his friend requested me on Facebook.
Fuck you.
Yeah. He could have made an absolute fortune. Yeah? Fortune. Because he was the only one that had a kebab house.
Yeah.
Never looked after his own properly, that was his problem.